Hi guys, how's it going?
Hi guys,
Hope everybody's well. Welcome to this week's episode of Baz and Sunny.
Real talk. That worked well.
None of this. So yeah, what are we talking about this week, Sunny? What are we doing?
So this week, what we thought is that next
First of all, sorry, before we do that, thanks to every...
Ask me a question.
I know I did ask you a question, but you know what, we don't edit shit around here. But anyway, last week's episode did really well. We had really good engagement. I think it's one that everyone really wanted to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people resonated with it, so thank you all for your feedback. We had loads of messages off the back of it. A lot of people who have got gills saying that they really appreciate that we spoke about it, and it's something that's close to their hearts, and a lot of people have had comments themselves, so I feel like that was really good. I think
it's a really good episode. So again, as always, let us know what content you guys want to see, and we'll be more than happy to obviously put that out there.
Definitely.
Anyway, back to the original question. This week's episode.
I forgot what you asked me. Yeah, I remember. So what we've decided to talk about this week is, as of next week, it's our 2-year anniversary that we've been actually trading and doing Chat Life. And since then, we've had lots of highs, lots of lows, lots of experiences. And lots of experiences, most recently, well, as of yesterday, we found something else out that we're just thinking, why? Like, literally, why? What is the need for your comments? What is the need for the weirdness and just the stuff that we've been getting? So I just thought now's a better time than any to talk about the comments that we've been getting and some of the experiences that we've had since we've been running. It's been particularly this business more than anything else, because I think out all the other businesses,
I think a lot of it is, the weird thing, what really resonates with me is that, like all these memes and like all these gifs and all this stuff that you see that, when you get more successful, this starts happening, that starts happening. I feel like it's really starting to kind of like come true. And like you look at them and you're just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool, but we just got some random people out there.
So what's happened is that we've been in business together for years now, haven't we? For literally
nearly 10 years.
Yeah, so that's how long we've been in business for. But those businesses weren't very kind of in your face. Well, I wouldn't say this is in your face, but we weren't at the forefront of our brands. We kind of let the brands speak for themselves, whereas we weren't at the forefront of them. So like in the shop game, the hospitality game, the food service game, we've done a lot of stuff. But we still had comments with the shop game as well. I remember I used to get comments and stuff with that. Yeah, but I think more so this, because maybe this is something a bit more that's different, that people are unfamiliar with.
I think people can't fathom it.
Yeah, so that's true. Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. So basically, in a nutshell, this vlog today is all about haters gonna hate.
That's it, the haters. The haters that are out there, because there's plenty of them. And to the ones that are watching,
and we're just trying to talk about why people are saying the things that they're saying.
So I'll kick it off.
We'll kick it off with Chat Life. We didn't put our face to the brand. We didn't tell anyone that we even owned this brand or that we had any association with it for at least 6 months into running the brand. Yeah. And then slowly our PR team and people around us started saying that, look, you need to put more of your own personal story behind the brand, as opposed to just saying, here, drink our drink. People want to know who created it, why they created it, who you are, tell them your story.
So we didn't want to do that. We were so adverse to it.
Nervous. Yeah, we were like, no.
We didn't even tell our immediate family for like a while that we owned it. We didn't tell them for like 2-3 weeks that it's us.
Look, we're not
didn't tell my best mates, my close people. I sat in meetings, turning around, and people turning around to me and say, I know the owner of Chat Life, his name is Basra, he's from London, is this? And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we didn't do it for any sort of vanity. We wanted true reflection about what we created and the true feedback about it.
And even now, to this day, yeah, we are at the forefront of our business in terms of we're the owners of the business, but we're not doing it for the fame and like, oh my God, we're celebs. We're doing it because we're doing it for the business side of it, and we want people to know that you are able to create things like this, and we're proud, and we want people to know this is a very out of the box business. It's not just like opening a store or opening a shop or anything else. I mean,
the whole reason that we created this is because of all the mentorship and stuff that we've started doing and that we really want to get into.
We're doing it for our end game, and our end game is to go into business mentorship to show our credibility along the way. We're putting our face behind the brand. However, we didn't think that it would bring the negative comments along the way, and it has, and it's just something that we want to talk about how we deal with it and what we experienced when we first started hearing it. So the first thing we started hearing, probably I'd say a year into it. What kind of stuff was that? That was the whole lottery thing.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? It wasn't even just that. It's like people, I heard whispers and stuff, and we knew there's always going to be haters out there. Look, whatever you do, whether it's a small business, a medium business, a large size business, there's always going to be some element of hate. There's going to be the people that are closest to you, and there's going to be people that don't even know you, and they're going to hate on what you're doing. And the first one that I heard is apparently the reason why we've done this is because we won the lottery. That's it.
I wish we won the lottery.
Yeah, won the lottery, and that's the reason that we'll be able to do it.
Probably like £5 off a scratch card back in the day.
I know, but you know what I'm going to do this week though? But this week I'm going to buy some more tickets. I'm going to buy some lottery tickets, and then hopefully we'll be able to just allow all this and just go off and just go and do our own thing. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the first one is the lottery. Then the second one was apparently that we're VAT fraudsters. And we're doing VAT scamming, and that's the reason why we're doing it. And then the latest one, what started this whole conversation, I don't know, those that have already seen my story would know. But yesterday, it was apparently someone's turned around to us and said,
no one's actually.
No one said it to us. Someone said it to somebody.
No one has said anything to us directly ever. We've only ever heard
it through people, yeah.
Credible people that we know that aren't going to lie. Some very close family.
Yeah, and the latest one is apparently that we are professional money launderers. That's the reason why we got to where we got to.
I'm like, whoa.
I'm like, wow. You know what? People are just so sad and pathetic in their own little lives that they've got nothing better to do than to spread hate, really. And you know the reason why they do it? They do it for their own personal satisfaction.
Like what do you
satisfaction. They do it for their own, to make themselves feel good about themselves. Oh, they're only doing it because of this. They're only doing it because of that. It's like there's so many negative people out there, negative energy out there that's just so like, they just can't ever turn around and say, you know what, you're doing well because you're actually working your ass off. But what they want to turn around and do is be very quick to sit there and say, oh, they only do this because of this, and I'm stuck where I am because of I haven't ever done that.
Yeah, so basically there's two types of people out there in the world. There's one type of people that can absolutely support other people that are being successful and be like, wow, well done. How did they do it? I want to learn from them. I want to watch them grow. Yeah, it's really, really great. Like, well done. Hats off to you. And you've got the other type of people that are just sat there doing their thing, and they see other people being successful and they just don't like it. And what they try to do is reassure themselves that the only way that that person is successful is because they've done X, Y, Z. But they've done money laundering or they've won the lottery. That's what I haven't been able to get to, those levels. I mean, I don't even know what type of success in their head that these people that are saying, spreading these rumours, they think that we've got. But in our minds, we're nowhere even near where we want to be yet. And we're proud of what we've achieved.
We're only just getting started.
But we are only just getting started.
But you know what, the split and the ratio between those two people, sorry to jump in, the split and the ratio between those two people has got to be like an 80-20 split. 80% of people are just negative and they just can't be asked, and 20% of the people actually support what you're doing. Until...
What, you think we're getting more negative?
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is it starts off as 80-20, because until you start to become more successful, that starts to turn the other way around, and suddenly your haters become your fans, and then they turn around and they say, oh yeah, well, I know that person, I used to be with that person, I used to chill with that person, I used to do this, I used to do that. It starts to go the other way, because when you really, really, really drum down to it, when you start a business, most people are just not even supportive of what you do. They're quick enough to share bloody if Beyonce's put something, or if Jay-Z's whacked something out there, they're quick enough to share their business out there that they're never ever going to meet. Oh, the amount of people, there's this thing going around that people are quick enough to go and share Rihanna having a new baby, but they're not quick enough to share my new little business that I just opened.
It's not even sharing. What you
like,
find,
just like my post,
liking or supporting or going out and buying a drink that's ours or that they've known that you've created. Like, I can wholeheartedly say, if there's people that I know that have got their own business, got their own product, I would 100% support those people and go with them rather than going for another product. However, there's people that we know that are close to us that would rather have another product, pay for another product rather than pay for ours, and I just can't understand why people...
They'd rather pay for another product
and put money in.
But they want a freebie from us.
Tell them the story about that one bar owner, the one that said they don't want to stock Chat Life because you don't go to that bar.
Oh yeah, so there's a bar. We're not going to name no names here.
We're not going to mention
names. But
DM us if you want.
But yes, if you know, I'll send you the name. I'll send you their address as well. Yeah, apparently, someone that I know, a family member, went in there and was like, "Oh, have you got Chat Life whiskey?" And they were like, "Oh, no, I haven't got it. It doesn't sell. Rare rates and that."
No, it didn't say it doesn't sell.
No, first one, no, it doesn't sell. And oh yeah, no, first one doesn't sell. And like, well, have you even tried it? No, I haven't ever tried it. Why haven't you ever tried it? Because Baz doesn't drink here. Well, does Mr. Grey Goose drink there?
I think you were very clear about the story. He basically said, I'm not going to stock Chat Life in this bar because Baz has never come to this bar and drank here. Firstly, we've been in COVID for 2 years, so he was barely out.
I've only been there twice in my life, but regardless, I've been there twice in my life. But the thing is, separate to that, no. But then
when he had a whole bar full of Bacardi.
Yeah, Mr. Bacardi been there, Mr. Grey Goose been there. All these owners been there. It's like suddenly, just because it's a bloody up and up from around the ends, a local guy they don't want to support. Then there's another, and obviously now we didn't put our face behind the brand. Then there's another shop that we know, naming no names, but I'll let you know.
Sorry, let's not just jump from each story. So how did that make you feel when you found that out?
I just thought, fuck you.
I I just thought, when I found out, I thought, how rude. Like, some people are just so rude. Why are you so expectant of people that you feel that should be coming and supporting you? That you would happily go and support someone if they said, yeah, come over, yeah, it'd be nice, have a drink or whatever. But it's not that you've chosen not to go to that bar. It's just that you didn't have an opportunity to go to that bar. If they were like, yeah, come on, I'll support you come to me. Yeah. You would happily do it with those type of people. We would never ever say, nope, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. But that person, their initial reaction towards us had made me think, no one ever want to go to that bar because I think you're rude. Yeah. But anyway, long story short, we found out that they're now stalking us anyway. So.
Stalking us? No, but it all came back round because then I saw them at another event where they wanted the bottle, and then I was like, yeah, well, we're at a really expensive event, and I was like, the bottle's this much, it's bottle service at the end of the day, and they're like, give us a discount, and we're like, no, there is no discount. Everything comes back around. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're stalking us and you're supporting the cause and supporting us, not chatting shit, then maybe I would have just given you the bottle for free because we're open people like that. But when you turn around and just going to chat shit, and I don't know how many more people you've said that to as well. It's just ridiculous. But you know what it is? That for me now is fuel. Everything that we do. Me and Sonny have always said in the beginning, the people that don't want to listen to what we're saying or listen to what we're doing and support what we're doing, we're going to make so much noise that they have no choice but to listen. So much noise. We're going to dram it down their throats and make sure that they see it, they visibly see it, and they're going to have no choice but to listen. Make it such a success that suddenly they're going to turn around and say, oh, I used to know them people.
I'm almost certain that a lot of you that are watching this now, if you are a business owner, I'm almost certain that you guys will be sat here now nodding your head saying, oh my God, it's exactly
Send us your stories, tell us what happened.
I've already spoke to quite a few of these people from the net worth group as well. It's really difficult for me when I first started my business. I created it and a lot of my family and friends, they don't support it. They act like it doesn't exist. They don't even follow me on Instagram. They don't even like my stuff. However, I see them liking other people's stuff. And I'm just like, that's why we created the net worth group, really, because I feel like it's just reassuring to hear that a lot of people are like that, a lot of people in the same boat. Whereas as soon as a celebrity posts something, because someone who they have no idea who it is, they're happy to like their post, comment.
Remember that? I've seen people online gassing up other people's dessert parlours, showing us there, putting over the snaps, putting over the stuff. Never once stepped foot in ours.
Yeah.
And our dessert parlours are right next to their place. When we opened in their town, they didn't turn around and said, oh yeah, my God, you've opened here, congratulations. Oh no, it's the case, oh my God, this other company's opening it, it's so amazing. Well, when you've seen this in the newspapers, you've never mentioned that, oh, you're in the papers. But when someone else does it, oh, look at this person in the newspapers.
It's just like, why?
I'm like, come on, man.
Sat here saying like,
I laugh at them now. I'm like, you're so pathetic.
Here saying, oh my God, everyone who we know should only eat our desserts, drink our drinks, and do this. Like, we're not saying that by any stretch of the imagination. I don't want this video to be taken out of context and to make it seem like we're just like, oh my God, everyone should be supporting us. However, if you are a business owner, you guys are fully going to understand where we're coming from, in the sense that just some of the closest people to you that you would expect to support you, you'll find that they don't.
I think the reason
what I truly think is, a reason for that is mainly the ones that are closest to you that don't. Yes. Because they've grown up with you, they've like had the same life experiences as you, they went to maybe the same school as you, they've had a whole same life as you, and then suddenly you start to deter from the usual path of doing what they're doing, which is like having a 9 to 5 or doing whatever. As soon as you start to deter, they don't like that because you're doing something that's different, and they can't understand why you're doing something different and they're not, and then they reassure themselves and say, oh, it's because of X, Y, Z, or because they've done this or because they've done that. That is literally the only reason. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't think that you should be in it to prove yourself to other people. Just keep remembering your why. You're not doing it for reassurance of those people, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it to build a brand, and that will happen. Not everyone is going to support you in life. We could tell you a million stories of the negative things you heard. I feel like you're about to tell another story before I asked you why. You said that other shop down the road from the...
Oh yeah, there's another shop that turned around, and one of my very close friends went to the shop, and I'm sure they'll be watching this now. They went there and said, oh, give me a bottle of Jot Life.
So they had all our
range there. There's just a normal shop. It's a very local shop to us. Naming no names, but I'll let you know. Yeah. No, but
we don't go to anymore.
Yeah, that's it. But we used to shop there all the time. I don't support them anymore because they don't support me. But they used to buy a lot of our stuff before, and they used to sell a lot of our stuff. But suddenly, apparently, as soon as Billy bought a McLaren or bought a Lamborghini, it totally stopped.
It was straight after the McLaren.
It stopped. It's straight after the McLaren. It stopped. Anyway, so they went there, they went to go and buy this bottle, and they're like, oh, give me a bottle of Jack Life. This person normally buys it directly from us, but, you know, they support us, a very good friend of ours. Fair play to them. They went out there and said, I'm going to buy this bottle of Jack Life. Went there, oh, you don't want that, you don't want that.
The shopkeeper said.
Yeah, the shopkeeper said to them, oh, you don't want that. You're like, no, I want that. He goes, have you even tried it? He goes, yeah, I drink it all the time, it's wicked stuff. And he goes, oh, well, no, it tastes like shit, man, apparently it's horrible. And he goes to him, well, he goes, buy this instead, buy Captain Morgan's instead, buy that. Firstly, that's a vodka, that's a rum. And then secondly, he's like, well, he goes, no, I want that. And he goes, well,
to, like, argue.
Yeah, you had to argue with him. And he goes, well, have you ever tried it?
Buy something that's on his own.
He goes, have you ever tried it? He goes, well, no, I've never tried it. I'm like, bro, just because suddenly now they found out it's someone local from Wolverhampton, because on the back of our bottles we deliberately put that we were from London on the back of it, because we wanted to make ourselves seem like a bigger organisation, and then people just couldn't understand it. People couldn't fathom it.
Shopkeepers started thinking, okay, every bottle that's selling, I'm going to probably going into that guy's pocket, and now that's why he's driving in that McLaren. I think when they're seeing the realness of it on their doorstep, they just didn't like it, and that to me was also really like hurtful. I just thought, like, why would you prevent a customer buying a drink that you're stocking? So you're happy to stock it, you want to be associated with it, but only to a certain extent. Now that's not the first or the last time we'd heard stuff like that. We've heard it in bars.
Yeah.
So people have been to bars and they've actually went to the bar owner.
What was that one? Tell us about that one bar owner.
And they've been like, no. Which one?
The one in Birmingham.
Which one?
The one who turned around and said made of potatoes.
Yeah, they went to a bar, they said, can I have Jack Life? And they said, no, you don't want to drink that, it's nasty, man, it's made out of potatoes, it's really not nice, it's really disgusting. Like, started going
I met the owners, all sorts of stuff.
Met the owners, like saying all this random stuff. Which is just,
some little 19-year-old saying that we never even met in our lives.
Yeah, and it's just like, why? Like, why are you saying this? Like, it literally makes zero sense, but people are saying it, and it just blows our mind. It really does. And this is only the stuff that we've heard, guys. It's probably way more.
And you know what? It's just, you've just got to use it for fuel.
Yeah.
Make yourself such a success that people have no choice but to listen. And you know what? It ain't just that. You'll start seeing stuff as well. Like when you first jump into business, it's against the grain, isn't it? If you know, there's that age old saying that if I'd put on, for example, LinkedIn, that I've just got a new job at a big firm, or I'm working as a call centre in somewhere, and there'd be loads of people saying congratulations. When you turn around and say, oh, I've just opened my own little dessert parlour, I've opened my own little business and I'm going to do this, people don't even like that comment. People just can't.
People just don't like it.
Don't like it.
It's just so bizarre, but they just want you. They're happy to congratulate, saying, wow, so you're working at XYZ. Oh, you do. Tell them about, I was going to say about the stuff that our staff have heard from working here.
Yeah, the staff have had it as well.
I don't want to give too many names and stuff like away, but yeah, just people are just being like a bit, they don't say, oh, so you used to work for XYZ company. But
I bet people turning around to us and saying, oh yeah, don't become Baz and Sonny's little bitch. Like, what are you on about?
So
like, you're doing it for all our fame. If you look at all our stuff now for Jack Life, look at all the stuff for Jack Life, I'm forcing the camera on all our team.
Our team are like our family.
I'm forcing the camera on all our team just to say, you know, don't just brand us, brand yourself, put yourself out there.
But why would someone try and say that when we would never, ever, ever disrespect anyone? Like, we wouldn't even...
And people that know us know that.
People that know us. That's why it doesn't bother me. I feel like, I often say to Baz, like...
I had people turn around to me and said that your drink's never going to sell for this price, because I was like, well, Conor McGregor sells at this price, and they turn around and say, well, you're not Conor McGregor. I'm like, well, now suddenly...
Conor McGregor started from somewhere. Everyone started.
No, but now I don't claim to be Conor McGregor, but, you know, 150,000 bottles later. Yeah, cheers.
So I think people's perception does change.
I just can't understand people, man. It's just, anyway, all we're trying to say is that this is loads of hate that we're getting. We love the hate. Keep it coming. We're not really bothered, because we're going to give you so much more. As I said yesterday, grab some popcorn, strap your seatbelt in, because we're just getting started. Separate to that,
we love the hate, but
I love it. I thrive off it. I always say, give them more. Give the haters more.
I don't love it, but I feel like it's to be expected as you do start doing your own thing. People,
and if you're not getting hate, you're not doing something right.
And you know what? My word of advice to anyone that gets down when they hear negative comments, or when they see that people around them aren't supporting them, it literally is. It's just because they don't understand where you're coming from. They don't understand what you're doing. And you know what? Are you going to sit
That's
here?
That's bollocks. I don't think it's because. I don't think it is because just because they don't understand it. It's
are you
because
going to
they're
sit here? Okay. And my response to about trolls, if someone's being nasty to you, if someone on Instagram, or someone who you don't even know, who's never met you before, and turns around and says, oh yeah, I don't like them, or they're really rude or whatever, I genuinely wouldn't sit here and be upset about it, because I think, you don't know me, you actually don't know me, so you can't comment on me as a person. So I don't know you, you don't know me, so I'm not going to get offended by what you're saying. However, I will get offended if it's someone who I know says it, then I'll get upset. So if it's someone that's close to me, someone who I've actually built a relationship with, and they know, and I hear them say something like that, then I feel like you can get upset. But external trolls that don't even know who you are, 9 times out of 10, that's what they do a million times a day, and they don't even know who they're saying it about.
We don't even respond to them anymore. We like comments underneath, turn around and say, oh, you've only created what you created off mum and dad's money. We have people turn around and say, this is a Ponzi scheme, this is a scam, this is that. I'm just like, you just carry on sitting in, you know, your mum and dad's bedroom upstairs, just
if
being a keyboard warrior.
Says it, then obviously then I would be upset, and I'd want to have a conversation.
No, but I don't even care about. I don't really care about anyone we know saying it anymore.
I do. Then I'd be like,
I'm past that now.
I feel like they wouldn't say. And thankfully, touch wood. Obviously, our circle's quite small anyway, but people are really respectful who we know, and no one's ever said anything rude to us. Definitely not. But anyone external, just literally think to yourself, they don't know you, so just don't let them bother you.
Look, anyone external, just turn around and think they don't know you. Anyone internal. And we've had people that we've just cut off as well. Just detach yourself from these people.
Don't
because you only have one life, and there's my only really main fear that I fear is fear of getting old. And the only reason why I get that is because there's so much that I want to achieve in this time scale that we want to achieve. You know, every year I look back at my birthday and said, have I achieved enough over the last 12 months to get to where we want to get to? Because you only get one chance at this life. So it's not what you do, it's not what you achieve, it's not about how much money you make, it's about the legacy that you leave behind. So be a good person.
Truly living your life.
Be a good person, live your life, enjoy your life, have zero regrets, love your family around you, love the people that are around you. Only give energy to the people that are giving you energy. If people are sucking energy from you, I've got so many people that I used to ring before, and when I ring them, they're just negative. I don't even ring people anymore that are like that. If they're not adding value and they're not being positive, because I know for a fact, this is the reason why I said, going back to what I was saying earlier, when people turn around and you turn around and say, certain people that I expect to gas our business, because I gas the shit out of their stuff. I gas it. As soon as they turn around and say, I've created this, it might be the smallest little candle business or whatever in the world, suddenly get our phones out like this, like that, straight away, put it on our social, put it on our stuff. And we worked hard.
I think that's because we know how much...
Regardless. Before then, like even when we only had one shop, we walk around to somebody's house, oh my God, you bought a new house, congratulations. Oh, you bought a new car. I've had people walk past my car since a McLaren, when we just bought it, one of the most proudest moments in my life, walk past it like there's nothing even there. It's like acknowledge the stuff that you do, but then now I've detached myself from those people. I can't be arsed with them. So, don't sugarcoat it. And there's going to be a lot of family that are going to be like that as well. But you realize the real people that are around you. So if you're getting positive energy, give positive energy. If you're not, then save it for the people that you're going to give it to, that you're going to get it back from. Start being a bit selfish. And there's a reason why you started your business. You started it for your family, you started it for yourself, you created it for your own individual self. So don't worry about being a bit selfish, be a bit more selfish.
I absolutely agree.
And you know what, like people turn around to us and they expect us to put it all over our socials, because between us we got 30,000 followers. Well, we worked bloody goddamn hard to get to what we got there. That's separate to the 40,000 from Jot Life. We worked fucking hard. It's hard work, and they don't see the stuff that goes behind the scenes, all the algorithms and all the separate stuff that we have to do, marketing, meeting, endless hours, endless money that we spent. They don't see that. So, no, nothing is a given in this world. We work goddamn hard. I will always show respect. We will always show respect. We'll give. But if that is never reciprocated on the first time, then piss off. Don't come near me. Don't expect me to go and gas your business. Don't expect me to gas your stuff. Laters. Simple. What about the person turn around and want me to come all the way there to come and support? Come all the way there. Bring the Lambo. Bring the truck,
basically,
bring all the stuff.
Business that was starting, and they called Baz and they said, yo, I really want you to
wrap this up in like 3 minutes.
Okay, really want you to support it. Can you bring the Lambo? Can you bring Miss? Can you bring all your cars? Bring the Jot Life, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man, really support us. Obviously, you've got a big following on
social media. You're smashing it, you're doing this.
Appreciate it. And Baz, literally went out of his way. It was quite...
Oh, on my way. Yeah, I had loads of stuff to do. I sorted out the girls. I went by myself. I said, look, I can't bring all the stuff. Lambo's all locked away and stuff. I'm going to go in the truck. I came in the truck, picked someone up, and I had a couple of cases in the back of the car. Went there, and everyone's drinking Belvedere. Everyone drinking Goose.
But the person
Everyone drinking wine.
It to buy so much time, please.
Not even on the way. Bring the Lambo, bring the Lambo, bring the Lambo. I'm like, whoa.
And
when
then
I turned up
called
there
him afterwards and said, it's a good job I didn't do a big hoo-ha out of going there. And then he was like, why? And he's like, because I got there and everyone was drinking a different product anyway. Like, if you really wanted it to be Jack Life, why didn't you just get it? And then he just went purely quiet on the phone. And then that's when you know that people are doing it for their own selfish
people move
reasons.
funny, and I just can't be arsed
They
of it.
went and spent that much money on that product. Why didn't they buy our product? However, they still wanted our product there.
No, but then when you want that service in that industry, it makes you come to us. No, I ain't going anywhere near you because you don't support my shit.
Yeah.
And don't gas me up. So anyway, cut a long story short,
there's loads of stories we could say about that, but we're not going to go too much into it. But we just know that we're not the only people in this world that are experiencing this type of stuff. So my quick advice to you to wrap this up is the only regret that most people have in life are the things that they haven't done. So don't live your life thinking, I don't want to do that just in case that person says that, or actually I'm going to stop doing this because they're not giving me as much support as I think that they should be giving me. Keep doing you, because that's all that matters. Remember your why, and just life is so short and so precious. Live with no regrets. So yeah, just keep
don't
doing
lose sleep.
The haters are always going to be there.
Guys, don't forget, lions don't lose sheep over the thoughts of sheep. They don't lose it. So don't lose sleep over it. Forget these people. If you're not getting positive energy back, then stop putting energy in that direction. Put energy in directions that you're gonna get something back, because be a bit selfish. You want something for it as well. So make sure that you're getting something off the back of what you're giving. This is the whole reason we've created the net worth. We've had loads of people come up to us on the net worth. Not loads. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say loads. Loads of people come onto net worth and say, you know what, I totally agree with what you're saying. I totally agree and I want to be part of it. We've had a few people come to the net worth and turn around and say, God, you can't expect that price. Oh, it's £1,000. Well, you don't know what we've got in store. You're clearly on a different path journey. Good luck to what you're doing. But if you really want to make a difference and you want to level up for this year, and you're an entrepreneur that are going through the same struggles, because I know that loads of you, hundreds of you are going to be nodding your head to what we're talking about. Join the net worth, join what we're about. Like and subscribe to what we're doing here. Share what we're doing. And the reason we're doing it is from energy.
Positive vibes only.
Yeah.
That is all we're about.
And we created this for a voice. We created this to give out energy.
I'm sure about even doing a post, a vlog about haters going to hate. So I was like, oh, are we talking negative? Is it really necessary? However, I think a lot of people are going to resonate with it. Yeah. So we were like, YOLO, let's do it.
My DMs have been hit up so much yesterday, more than like some other posts and stuff, like my daily success story that we're doing. I'm like, well, you know, I did that little haters thing and people just messaging me, oh my God, I get this, I get that, I get this. Leave them, stay in your lane. And you know what? The energy that I've had back from that is not because I need it, because I'm so comfortable with myself that I give zero fucks, and I literally give people more. I always say give the haters more. But it's just so refreshing to see so many people saying, and thank you so much to all people saying, reassuring, say, forget them, you and Sonny are smashing it, we're doing this. And you know what? Those are the kind of people that I want to put my energy back on, because they're giving me energy. So it's all about energy now, it's all about vibrations. But that's what 2022 is about.
100%.
So guys, grab your popcorn, strap in, because it's going to be a madness.
If anyone has got any dirty money to launder, just holler at us.
Oh yeah. So what day is it today? Tuesday. Yeah. On Friday, we're going to open the washing machine and launder some money, and yeah, let us know. I'll box it off here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching once again.
Thank you, guys.
And let us know more of what you want to see. Like, subscribe, share, as always, and take care.
Take care. Bye.